It's your boy Man Up. I decided to do a quick little live stream right here. Yeah, I know I look different. I'm clean shaven today. but decided to do a quick live stream about the Rockets. Now, as you probably saw in that in my thumbnail, Trevor Ariza has a left strain injury. I thought that was kind of weird that throughout the game they did not say what was wrong with him when he went down early against the New Orleans Pelicans. They did not say what was wrong the whole entire game. I mean, people kept saying how he went down the first 30 seconds of the game and never came back, but never said what was wrong with him. Thought that was kind of strange. But anyway, now that Trevor Ariza is out for about maybe a week or so, 2 weeks, whatever, Gerald Green is going to pick up some slack. So is cannot say this man's name for nothing. Luke Bamute, I think that's how you say it. I cannot say that man's name for nothing. Anyway, so there's going to be more minutes for them. That's going to give them more time to show what they can and cannot do. To show, they belong in the league, if they belong with the team, stuff like that. My personal opinion, I think they already proved it. Now, I do hope Trevor Ariza get a speedy recovery. Hope he's back to form. Because like I said before, if the team is going to win, they're going to win being a healthy team. Chris Paul, he missed the first month or so, something like that, of the season. After the first couple of games, he missed the first couple of months. Well, not a couple months. He missed like the first month. Then James Harden went down, with a hamstring, or was it a calf? Something like that. So that, we had some string of injuries to main people and then some role people as well. So I think that, if we stay healthy, we could contend for a title this year. I think this is our best year to do it, my personal opinion. Not saying that we won't be able to do it next year, next 2 years, whatever. I think so far, in the last 3 or 4 seasons, I think this is our best year to do it. We're playing good. We got great ball handlers. We got great assist people. We got great scorers. We got great rebounders, great defenders. Young core team. It's time to get it done. Our oldest player on the thing, I think it's Trevor Ariza, if I'm not mistaken, or is it Chris Paul? One or two. I don't know. But we got some great young core guys, that can get it done. So I think, this is our best time to get it done. Our best time to make things happen. Now, I know that as well, people is going to, a lot of rumors have been speculating about, what's his name? Excuse me, I'm kind of half asleep right now, been working all night. Now I'm up trying to do a live stream right here in the middle of the day, just drop my daughter off at school. Kind of half sleepy, so excuse me, my train of thought is not there right now. But, not the Clint Capella, there we go. I'm sorry, like I said, kind of half sleepy, I'm kind of out of it. But Clint Capella, there's been some trade rumors with him. Thank God right now the Rockets turned them down. Turned them trade rumors down. So they're like, we're not trading no Clint Capella. You forget that. And I'm happy for that. Because they don't need to trade him. Now, there's also been some speculation that DeAndre Jordan is trying to come to the Rockets. Other players as well. I've even heard rumors that Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, LeBron James is trying to come to Houston. My personal opinion, out of all those, I would want Paul George. Hands down, no hesitation. The reason why? Because I feel like he's more humble. He's more ready to put in work to try to win. You know, that's just my personal opinion. I know everybody might say, "No, I want LeBron, because LeBron James, uh, 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 LeBron James is a better player. LeBron James is the greatest." My personal opinion, you don't have to say that you're great to be great. That's just how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Now, with Trevor Ariza being out, I kind of got off topic a little bit, but with Trevor Ariza being out for a while with a hamstring injury, I think that that's gonna boost up other people's, minutes, and also get to show more of what they can do. Green has been balling like crazy lately. One of our role players, him and Luke Bamute, I think I said his name right. I think as well that's going to boost his minutes. Cause I think that's going to boost up the Nays minutes. That's going to, with Trevor Ariza, he being out, that's going to bring other people in to try to see, well, not see, but show everybody else what they can do when in crunch time, when called upon, when your number's called upon. So they can try to show everybody, what it's what they got, what they can do. Because a lot of people don't understand. When you playing in sports, not just basketball, football, when you playing sports, period, just because you're playing for one team at the moment, you're basically building your resume for your future. For teams overseas, for other teams in the country, whatever. You're basically building your resume to keep playing this sport that you're trying to make a living off of. Because let's just say, God forbid, knock on wood, that Gerald Green doesn't stay in Houston. Guess what? Other teams saying, this man balling. If Houston don't keep him, I want to try to get him. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course, he's trying to make a living. So, of course, all you're doing is building your resume. So, with that being said, this is going to boost your stock to try to see what you got, to try to see what you can do. Because at the end of the day, like I said, what you're doing is showing these teams what you got. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little bit sleepy. Work nights and been up trying to just took my daughter to school and stuff. L. Sticker said thoughts on the possibility that DeAndre Jordan join the Rockets. I'm not against it, but I'm not for. Excuse me, sorry. But I'm not for it happening by trading Clint Capella. Now, if they can find a way to get that done without trading Clint Capella, without trading some of our great role players, great. But I don't know. It's just that I know with bringing DeAndre Jordan, we're going to lose some people that we really need right now. And and I also know that that's going to be possibly the potential end of the career of Nene. I don't even want that to happen. Because Nene, even though he's up there right now, he's close to retiring, I think he still got some game in him, He's still balling like crazy. So, I don't know. But like I said, I'm not opposed to it. I want DeAndre Jordan to come home, play for his hometown. You know what I'm saying? He was so happy when the Astros won. They was interviewing him like crazy when the Astros won. They was interviewing him and Patrick Beverly when the Astros won the World Series. Which is crazy. You go to L.A. and interview, about a Houston team winning. But hey, like I said, I'm not opposed to it at all. Just hope that they can get it done, a different way. Appreciate you, L. Sticker, for joining the stream. Appreciate you there, man. Appreciate the love and support from everybody that I get. But also, too, I just think that, excuse me, that the Rockets needs to stay healthy to contend with not. I don't know why everybody say this need to contend with Golden State. I think that's just a dumb saying, in my personal opinion. That's just dumb. The Rockets need to do this to try to contend with Golden State. What about Golden State need to contend with us? Because the first time in a while, we swept them in the regular season. Now, I'm not saying that's going to translate to the playoffs. Hoping to do, but it looks good for us right now to contend for the good teams in the Western Conference. And like I said before, I'm going to say it again. I don't care what anybody has to say. As long as the Rockets stay healthy, we're going to the NBA Finals this year. That's it. And you're right. Rockets' only issue right now is health. The healthier teams usually wins. You're right, Elsticker. You're right. That's why I say our only, our only issue is we got to stay healthy. That's it. We got to play smart ball and we got to play healthy. That's it. And I don't think that we're going to have a problem playing being smart. I got to ask you this. What do y'all think? When we had that beef with the Clippers, what do y'all think about the Clippers getting rid of Blake Griffin? My personal opinion, I think that's why they got rid of Blake Griffin. Because the real altercation started with Austin Rivers. It started with Austin Rivers. For some reason, it got spilled over to Blake Griffin. Now, I know players are going to defend people on their team, stuff like that. That's going to happen. I know that. But I don't know, my personal opinion, sometimes you got to be a mediator and say, okay, let's calm down, instead of escalating the issue even more than what it is. You know, my personal opinion is this here. If Blake Griffin, put it like this, Luke Bamute, I cannot say that man's name right for nothing. I just don't know what it is. I can't say his name correctly for nothing. But he was a Clipper. He followed Chris Paul to Houston. There's several other people that want to follow Chris Paul to Houston. So the problem was not Chris Paul. The problem was Blake Griffin. My mom always told me growing up, what's the common denominator? It's you. If you, just like with T.O. in the NFL, he had a problem when he was in San Francisco. He had a problem when he was in Philly. Had a problem when he was in Dallas. Had a problem when he went to Buffalo. But he did not have a problem when he went to Cincinnati. So I guess because he's good friends with Ocho Cinco. But anyway, I bring all that up just to say this. Here. If you, everywhere you go, you're a problem, and there's a problem, the common denominator is you, whether you want to admit that or not. So I think the problem was Blake Griffin. That's just my personal opinion. So, because everybody want to say it was Chris Paul, everybody want to say Chris Paul and Blake Griffin. Well, yeah, they'll still say true that. That's true, man. If everywhere you go, you the problem, man. That's you. You the problem. You know, you the problem. So, with all that being said, you know, Blake Griffin, now I want to know, I don't know, I got to look at the schedule, but I don't know when we play the Pistons. Now I want to see what's going to happen when the Rockets play the Clippers again and when we play the Pistons. Now I'm saying that just to see what's going to happen. I'm saying that just to see this here, just to say this. I wonder if we're going to have problems with the Clippers when we play them again, or if we have problems with the Pistons. And that'll further prove my point. Right there. Because if we don't have a problem with the Clippers when we play them, or we have somewhat a problem with Austin Rivers, because that's where it started, Austin Rivers, then what? So the problem was, you know, I'm just saying, but kind of got off topic a little bit. Just wanted to get that out, just to get that out there. Once again, sorry y'all, I work nights and and just took my daughter to school not too long ago. I decided to go ahead and do a live stream right now, so I'm kind of extremely tired of sleeping. Gotta give me a little bit of rest before I go pick my daughter up from school. But I decided to do a live stream right now just to get this out there. As well though. Now, with all that being said, I want to get back to what I was saying about Trevor Ariza being out for, I think they said 2 weeks, if I'm not mistaken. That's what they said. Like I said, that's going to boost, even though I know he plays small forward, sometimes power forward, depends on who's on the floor. Because he's that stretch forward. So, it depends on who's on the floor and on what his role going to be. That's going to boost minutes and revenue and the stock of other players, such as Nene, such as Mop. And I said that dude name for nothing. Luke Bamute, or how do you say his name? That's going to boost up Gerald Green as well. I don't know why the Rockets stopped playing him this much. I don't know if he's, has a nagging injury or not feeling good. What, I don't know, but they haven't been playing him as much the last few games, last 3 or 4 games, something like that. Because when James had first came back from injury, Green was playing good. He was balling. Matter of fact, not this past game, we played the Suns a few days ago, but the game before that, when we played the Suns, when we had that great game by them, we played score like what, 70, 80 or something like that in the first half. Something like that it was. I forget exactly how much. Sorry about that, y'all. YouTube has been giving me problems. I got some things on the way in the mail right now to try to boost up YouTube here. Yeah, my YouTube has been giving me problems lately. I don't know what it is. And I've been watching other people. I think the screen did crash a little bit there. But YouTube has been giving me problems lately. I don't know what it is. Every time I go live, yeah. Every time, thank you, yeah, it's back. Every time I go live, man, it be giving me problems. But I got some other things in the mail it's supposed to boost up YouTube signal. I ordered it from YouTube. Like I said, slowly but surely, I'm getting everything the way I want it to. You're gonna see more things coming, with my stream. But I don't know what it is, man. YouTube is giving me a lot of problems lately. Even when I just do a regular video and I upload it, lately it'll take a couple of hours for it to upload. Don't know why that is, but I don't know. I'll figure things out. Anyway, like I was saying, I forgot what I was saying now, because YouTube is, like I said, giving me problems. I forgot what I was talking about now. That kind of threw me off a little bit. Dang, what was I saying? Oh, anyway, with Trevor Ariza being out, we couldn't contend as long as we stay healthy. Because we got to think about it. So we got San Antonio coming out the West. We got, of course, Golden State. We got the New Orleans Pelicans, who we just lost to. So that's some things right there we gotta contend with. We gotta think about as well. So I think with as long as we do what we're supposed to do. Another thing as well too, I noticed as well. Trevor Ariza brings, I don't know, I guess it's his size. He brings a lot of problems for people that he's defending. I don't know if the fact that he, that it could be his versatility as well, but his size brings a lot of people that he defends, it gives them problems. Even sometimes when he switched onto smaller people, I mean not small people, bigger people, he gives them a little bit of problems. So with that being said, he's more versatile than what people think. You know, I don't know, it's because, when he's on like bigger people like DeAndre Jordan, when he gets a switch onto them. It could be his speed for DeAndre Jordan, gives him a little bit of problem. Kevin Durant, cannot think of that guy name in San Antonio right now. But his size, gives him problems. So that's another thing that we're going to miss down the stretch while he's out. And I also think that our role players need to step it up just a little bit more. Our role players need to step it up. Wow, yeah, YouTube's giving me a lot of problems. Like I said, I got something in the mail that supposed to extend my signal for YouTube. It's on its way. I don't know why I keep doing this. Like I said, at first when I first started doing it, never did this. It gave me a great signal. Now all of a sudden I'm having a horrible signal. I don't know what it is. But anyway, with Trevor Ariza's size and his versatility, when it comes to guarding certain people, we're going to miss that as well. So when it comes down the stretch, we got to stay healthy. We have to stay healthy. If we're going to contend. Like I said, as long as we stay healthy, we're going to the finals. If we face the Cavs, I think we're going to win it. Hell, no matter what, I think we're going to win it because I'm a Rockets fan through and through. But Boston is not playing that bad. They're playing pretty damn good in the East. So that's going to be a problem that we're going to have. I think if we do make the finals, that's going to be our biggest threat, Boston. Not Cleveland, not Toronto, none of them. I think it's going to be Boston. But anyway, with that being said, as well too, I also think that Trevor Ariza. Okay, let me get off Trevor Ariza for a minute. Let me say this here as well. There's been talks as well as about DeAndre Jordan, and I cannot think of the other guy's name. Kawhi Leonard, there we go. Wanted to come to Houston. Now, Kawhi Leonard, I never heard him say it as well. There have been no reports of him saying it. I've heard reporters and saying, I heard the media saying he wants to come to Houston. That's why I'm getting that from. But if you do, hey, that'll be great. Now, I've heard DeAndre Jordan say it himself in certain reports that he wants to come to Houston. I think he wants to come to Houston for two reasons. Chris Paul and his hometown. He's from Houston. Now, I also heard reports that Patrick Beverley wants to come back to Houston. Yeah, he was a little upset when he left, and I don't blame him when he got traded, and I don't blame him. I really don't, because the man balled out. He balls out. So I think as well, and to me, Patrick Beverley reminds me of my favorite Houston Rock of all time, my favorite player of all time. He reminds me of Vernon Maxwell. That get in your nose, that get in your face, smash mouth. Sticky, I'm not. Let me say this here. I'm a Rockets fan through and through. So if LeBron do come to Houston, of course, I'm a cheer for him because he's going to be a Houston Rocket if it happens. I don't want LeBron to come. I don't. For a number of reasons, but the first reason is this. The main reason I should say is this. To me, LeBron is not humble anymore like he used to be. Just the way I see it. If you have to constantly tell people you're the greatest player, I don't want you. A lion don't have to tell nobody he's the king. You know he's the king. you know he's the king. Hell, when Jordan was playing, everybody was saying he was the greatest player ever. I never heard Jordan say he's the best player ever. With all that being said, I want people that's going to work hard, that's going to earn what they get. I think LeBron just only wants to come because he sees that Houston is now becoming a good contender to win a title. So that's the only reason why he wants to come. Because look at it right now. Kyrie Irving left. The Cleveland Cavaliers ain't doing too much of anything this year. Kyrie Irving goes to Boston. They got the best record in the East. If I'm not mistaken, the second best record overall, if I'm not mistaken. Well, like I said, El Sticky, if LeBron come and we win titles, like I said, I'm a Rockets fan through and through. I'm a Rockets fan, you know. So it's not the knock on LeBron at all. I don't know. I guess I'm old school type. Remember when we won our very first title? The only All-Star we had on our team was Akeem Olajuwon. That's the only All-Star we had on our team. We had scrappy players that worked hard for it all the time. Kenneth Smith even talk about it. We didn't have no great sensations. Besides Olajuwon, of course, we didn't have no great sensations on our team. We had no-name guys out there working their butts off to win it. You know, we had Otis Thorpe, Robert Horry, Sam Cassell, who's a rookie, Kenny Smith, Vernon Maxwell, Pete Chilcutt. A lot of people don't remember him. We had a bunch of no-name people, and we won it. Then just to think, the following year when we won it, we get another hometown hero. We get Clyde Drexler. But if we get LeBron, we have to blow it. We have to blow it. El Sticky, who is EG? I can't think of who you're talking about right there. What's going on, Robbie? How you doing, man? Eric Gordon. Oh, okay, yeah. Like I said, I'm half asleep right now. I work nights, so I'm not all there right now. I'm a little half asleep. Oh, I'm sorry about that, Robbie G. Not getting notifications. What you can do is once you go to thanks for coming in. You found me. What you can do there, Robbie G. Go to my channel. So hit that bell. It's going to give you the option to select all notifications. I heard other people saying that too, that they don't get notification when they watching other people, and even myself as well. I don't know what that is. I've been having problems with YouTube a lot lately. I don't know why. But what you were saying there? Yeah, you're right. You're right there, El Sticky. We get LeBron. That means Eric Gordon, Capella, and Ariza are going to go. And that's one thing I don't want. See, I like our young people that have to work hard to earn it. That's why I fell so much in love with our first championship. Then when we won our second, we got another hometown hero in Clyde Drexler, who's from Houston. I don't know, a lot of people don't know that, but he's from 3rd Ward. Excuse me. He was still humble, even though he was a great player himself. He was still humble. See what I'm saying? Then when we won that second one, that's when other people want to start joining us. And that's why we wasn't so successful. Because Charles Barkley come. Charles Barkley, Scottie Pippen wants to come over. A lot of people wants to come to Houston now because we're winning. And that's not a good thing. My personal opinion. That's not a good thing. You know, I never ate at Drexler's restaurant. I know a lot of people told me it was good. You know, I wish I would have went there when I was in Houston to eat there, but I never ate there. A lot of people told me it was good though. But see, kind of get back to what I was saying now. Robbie G got me off topic now. Got me missing that Southern comfort, that Southern food. You had me unplugging the microphone, messing with you, Robbie, and then plugging it back in real quick. I'll give me 1 second, messing with Robbie. Got me talking about that Southern food. Give me 1 second here. Alright, I got that plugged back in. Sorry about that, messing with Robbie. Unplugging my mic, talking about that Southern food. I miss it. But anyway, and see, that's what I was saying. Even when Clyde Drexler, another superstar, came, he was still humble. That's why I say I'd take Paul George over LeBron, because Paul George is humble. And when you're humble like that, you're thirsty to win. You know what I'm saying? You're going to do what you got to do to try to win. Now, I will say this here. One person I think that's still kind of humble a little bit, even though they won one, even though I'm not saying that they could talk about leaving or whatever, is Kevin Durant. I think he's still humble. At least that's what I think he is. It seems like he is. I'm putting it like that. Excuse me. I think he's still humble because his attitude, the way he acts. Even though he had something to say about Clint Capella when Clint Capella said that we can beat the Warriors, we're better than the Warriors and stuff like that. He said Clint Capella's job is easy because Clint Capella is a role player. So if Kevin Durant with the Warriors, he's a role player. When Kevin Durant was in Oklahoma, Kevin Durant was the man. But anyway, kind of get off topic. I think he's still kind of humble. You know, just slightly. He's beginning to not be humble, but he's still humble a little bit. But that's the reason why I say I would take Paul George. Because think about it. He haven't won one yet. Because Paul George was even talking about leaving Oklahoma and coming to Houston. I even heard reports of that. So, we don't know. We'll see what happens by the trade deadline or in the offseason. We'll see what happens. But with that being said, that's the reason why I don't want LeBron. Because LeBron, even though Houston don't get a lot of media, I think if he do come, we're going to get a lot of media, but we're going to get bad media. To win a ring, we need complimentary players. We need complimentary players. I'm worried about adding another major star. That's what I was talking about right there, Robbie. We do need some people that's thirsty to win. Now, like I said, if LeBron do come, of course I'm gonna be happy. Of course I'm going to support him. Of course I'm going to be, cheering stuff like that because he's going to be a Houston Rocket, and I am a Houston Rockets fan. Like I said, to and through. So that's the reason why I said, out of all the people that's talking about coming to Houston, I would take Paul George. I'll also take DeAndre Jordan as well, but I just hate what we're going to have to give up to get Paul George. To get DeAndre Jordan, excuse me. And we might have to do the same thing to get Paul George. So, I don't know. I got mixed emotions on it. So I don't know. Yeah, Robert G said he thinks Paul George make more sense. I do too, but I just don't like what we're going to have to give up. See what I'm saying? I don't like it. So, I don't know. I got mixed emotions. So, just like I had mixed emotions about getting Chris Paul, because we gave up so much to get this one guy. So, but it turned out to be working pretty good. So far it working pretty great. So I can't knock it. And I admit, I'm one of the people that was like, oh no, I don't want Chris Paul because Chris Paul is older, Patrick Beverley is younger. Chris Paul don't play that good a defense like Patrick Beverley does, stuff like that. But I'll be the first to admit it. I will be the first to admit so far I'm wrong. And I'm putting big quotes on so far because you don't know what the end of the season going to play out to be. But, so, we'll see. Anyway, I got to throw out a little bit of promotion out there. I won the 2006 Yao Ming All-Star jersey. Let me show you real quick. When it was in Houston. See, when it was in Houston, 2006 All-Star game, when it was in Houston, I'm wearing the Yao Ming jersey. Gotta throw that out there. But I wasn't a big fan of Chris Paul coming to Houston. But so far it's working. And I do miss Patrick Beverley. Like I said, he reminds me of my favorite player of all time, Brandon Maxwell, that good scrappy defense. Now, I'm not saying Paul don't play defense, he do, but hey, that's just me personally. I know a friend of mine that's up here in Houston as well. That's up here in Colorado, that's from Houston. He was like, oh man, Chris Paul is great, blah, blah, blah. Chris Paul is great. I'm not knocking the man at all. I just hated what we gave up to get him. But anyway, with all that being said, my personal opinion, without uh, without us being able, without Trevor Ariza right now, that's going to give other people a chance to show the team and the league. Because, like I said, no matter what we say, no matter what we think, what we're doing is putting our resume out there on who we are. No matter what, in any sport, y'all, what you're doing, okay, let's just say the Rockets don't want to keep James Harden anymore. Knock on wood, but let's just say the Rockets don't want to keep him anymore for whatever reason comes up. All you're doing is building your resume for your future. Excuse me. Is Green going to get playing time now? Oh, yeah, I believe Green is going to get playing time. Green is going to get him some serious playing time. Oh, yeah. Because without Ariza, we're going to need that scoring. And Ariza plays great defense. I think it's because of his size, how long he is, his long arms and stuff like that. He kind of reminds me of Robert Horry. Look, just a little bit. But Rockets are about to get DeAndre Jordan. I believe they will. Well, I believe they will too. I believe it's going to happen. I just don't like what we're going to have to give up to get him. Now, if we can get rid of just Ryan Anderson, which I doubt it, but if we can, fingers crossed, if we can, that'll be great. That'll be awesome. But I don't think that's what's going to happen. I don't. Only because DeAndre Jordan is kind of like a superstar there. Well, I ain't going to say kind of, he is. And DeAndre Jordan is going to require more than what I know the Rockets are willing to give up. Because at first they was asking for Clint Capella, and the Rockets shut that down and said, oh, no. So I don't know if they're still in talks of trading Clint Capella or not. I haven't heard anything yet. But I know the Rockets, they're in talks of trying to get DeAndre Jordan. The Rockets are in talks of trying to get Carmelo, LeBron, Paul George, and DeAndre Jordan. They're just trying to figure out how to get it done. So I just don't like what we're going to have to give up to get them. So we're going to have to see what it all consists of. But with all that being said, I don't know. It's just that my main topic, as you saw in the thumbnail, that Trevor Ariza is going to be out. And it's kind of a bummer to me because he's a great defender and he makes people work hard for what they're going to get. Robert G said he don't want DeAndre Jordan. He's old school, can't shoot free throws. Hey, if you remember, Clint Capella was like that. He couldn't shoot free throws. But he got worked on. He got help to improve. So maybe, that's something out there to get him to improve. Clint Capella couldn't shoot the free throws. So we'll see. Excuse me. So, and I appreciate everybody for tuning in. I'm going to end up cutting it short a little bit because, like I said, I work nights. I'm a little bit tired, sleepy. I decided to do a live stream right now, while I didn't see any other Texas YouTubers out there, any other Texans or Rockets YouTubers on right now. So I decided to go ahead and do one right quick. Got to cut this short. I got to give me a little bit of sleep. I don't know if you can see the redness in my eyes or not. But I decided to talk about Trevor Ariza a little bit, because like I said, I'm going to miss what he brings to the total picture. Because like I said, he reminds me of just a little bit of Robert Horry. Robert Horry, of course, was a better shooter, but he reminds me of Robert Horry a little bit, So, and like I said, that's what I like about the humbleness of our team. We got people on our team that's thirsty, that's hungry, that they got that drive. That's why I don't want LeBron. LeBron don't really have that drive. He's complaining right now because they're not having a great, awesome season. I mean, they're still having a good season, but they're not having a season like last year what they was having, like he was having when he was in Miami. So that's the reason why I don't want him. I don't know. I'm seeing it differently than I know a lot of other people are. It is what it is, but I just see it like this here. LeBron is not hungry. He's not thirsty. He don't have that drive no more. When you can sit there and say you're the best ever, that's disrespect to all the other people out there that play this game. That's, of course, we all know that's disrespect to Jordan, Michael Jordan, it is. That's disrespect to Larry Bird. That's disrespect to all the greats before you. There's even disrespect to the Houston great Olajuwon. So, with all that being said, hey, but as well too, I do gotta go ahead and say this here real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. I am gonna go ahead and say this here. Thank you there, Rob. I am gonna give me some rest. I just want y'all to remember this. When I get my 50 subscribers, I'm going to give away those Texans gloves. I know y'all seen the video that I did about them. If you didn't, go check it out. Once I get 50, I'm going to give those away. I'm going to do a video. Once I get 50, I'm going to do a video letting y'all know in 2 weeks after I get to 50. No, excuse me, not 2 weeks. I'm sorry. In 1 week, I'm sorry. After I get to 50, I'm going to give them away. And so tell people that you know to subscribe to the channel if you want your chance to win. Now, a lot of people, they're all size large. Can you give away Super Bowl tickets? That's a good one. Now, no, I don't have Super Bowl tickets. But what I am going to do, that was funny. Now, I'm not giving away Super Bowl. If I had Super Bowl tickets, I'd be going myself. But now, what I am going to do is this. If I get 50 subscribers, of course, like I said, I'm going to give away those gloves. Robbie G, he could tell you he won my first giveaway. Well, he won the $25 GameStop gift card. He won the Texans license plate. And he won the Texans decal. He did a video about it. Go check that out. Go check out Robbie G. He did a video about it that he won my giveaway. Go check it out. If I get 50, I'm going to give away the gloves. I'm going to also give away one of these jerseys I be wearing. Not this one in particular, no. But I'm going to give away one of my Rockets jerseys I be wearing. So y'all go check that out. Go check out that video that I did about giving away the gloves. I have a ton of Rockets, ton of Texans, ton of Houston Oilers jersey. I'm a Houston fan through and through. Just ordered me a Houston Astros jersey with the World Series patch on it. That should be coming pretty soon as well too. And when I get that, I'll show that to y'all. I'm not a baseball fan, but anything to make the city look good, I'm all for it. But I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I'm about to hit the 45-minute mark, close to it, a couple minutes away. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate y'all for joining me. I know it's midday. Y'all got to do y'all thing and stuff like that. I'm the opposite since I work nights and stuff. I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I appreciate everybody. One love to you too, Robbie. Appreciate Robbie G, L Sticky, Hopkins, DeAndre Hopkins showing up. You know, DeAndre Hopkins is the GOAT, greatest of all time receiver. If he keep playing the way he playing, I think he's gonna surpass Jerry Rice. But anyway, with all that being said, I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. Go check out that giveaway video from Robbie G. He's in the comments. Go check out his video. Go check out my video when I'm talking about giving away them gloves. I'm gonna select which jersey I'm gonna give away as well. But anyway, with all that being said, I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Finna give me some rest. Chugging up the deuce. That's what it do. H-Town, baby.